Yeah, like I should show a camera. You just click on my name and look. And then you just go to the camera or whatever.
Looking to avoid a third and long.
Video.
It's 2nd and 10. Again, we'll see the pistol here. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams.
See, if you go into the chat, we're in the chat. You see how it shows the stream? I mean, the name. It shows the camera.
Pause here for us as well. Time to pay some bills.
You just click my ID, then it should show the video on the bottom right, or on the right side. Then you just click the video. Yeah.
Now Elliott. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime.
He's got like 50 yards, but I mean, boy's eating. Yeah, this is league, my league, yeah. I drew the first game. I was up cocked when I played the fucking Giants.
Bryant, the lone receiver, left. Here's Prescott.
Oh, fucking throw. I hate that. I hit the button to throw and you don't throw the fucking ball. Not pissing me off more
so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block it.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Yeah. I got a custom playbook, but I still got the Dallas playbook, yeah. That was good.
The offense staring at a 3rd and 12 here.
Oh, yeah.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to loft one. This is
caught
inside the 15. And that goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down.
Well, they just treated 3rd and long as simply an opportunity to make an even bigger play. Normally, you're just trying to pick up the first down and you know where the sticks are. They took this thing way downfield. Confidence in the receivers to go up and make a play, even with defenders around them.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I believe I understand where the offense was going there. They just
I catch my own ball. I don't let you catch it. That's why.
Maybe they overthought it a little bit. Just hit a nice pass. Come back with another one. Keep the momentum going.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Oh, I hate that. Come on, team, let's score a touchdown right before the half. End this on a good note instead of kicking field goals.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. The Cowboys will turn it over now to Dan Bailey for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. It's a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they get the field goal near the end of the first half to expand that lead.
That's got to feel good, but they can't let up. Now on the kickoff, they've got to make sure they don't give up a big return or big yardage to set up the other team for one last chance to score themselves.
Sometimes my internet freezes up on
now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
On the ground, the drive starts with Sims.
No, I blew it.
He'll take this out to right around the 20. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
So many fucking interceptions with Prescott.
So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we send you down
to Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley
and our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Larry.
I threw like 4 or 5, no, maybe like 4 picks for RG3. I just got RG3 because I Philip Rivers. It's a draft league, and
so both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here.
I throw them all in the red zone. Every time I throw them in the red zone.
Marker is down here. And, Charles, this is one of those inexcusable special teams penalties, an out-of-bounds kickoff.
Pressure, pressure, pressure. Sometimes errors occur because of situations.
One man in the backfield, Elliott. He'll get him running right. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football,
yeah, I try to run as much as I can, but I'm going to try to
now you stop the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. Legs still churning.
Like a giant pinball.
Please don't be against me. Ooh, roughing the passer. Yes.
So roughing the passer, 15-yard
penalty. And you notice how the offensive line responded. A couple went to check on the quarterback, and a couple went to the guy who hit the quarterback. No one likes to see their quarterback hit.
They'll come out in the pistol. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the
you got to try to let it develop.
Hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Preston Smith in there to drop him with his first sack of 2016.
This guy, he didn't even play his game.
Is the line to gain here on third down.
So he should,
the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on third. Back to throw. Yeah. He completes it to Bryant. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL?
I think it's tomorrow.
The better route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have.
The games get done early.
Because he can trust you being in the right spot.
Tomorrow, 11 o'clock
at night. And they connected there and picked up a first down.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
I'm going to try to catch him on another screen on 3rd and 3.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Looking to throw.
Oh my God, he didn't throw it. I hit the fucking button again. Against the...
They got him for a sack. So the roughing the passer penalty, 15 yards in Charles.
No, he got roughing the passer.
Needs to know to stop that.
We've been talking about it for years. You essentially get one step after the quarterback throws his pass. Anything close to that or beyond that, you're going to get flagged.
I kept hitting the button to throw the ball. He wouldn't throw it.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Elliott, toss right. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
He would take that.
Some of them are actually subtle. Doing the drill work that you do all the time in practice and carrying it over to the game. Get rid of blockers and get to the ball carrier, knocking down for a loss.
And that'll be incomplete. Gavin Escobar, his big tight end, was the intended receiver. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Pretty good coverage there on both of these defenses. They've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Now Prescott. And that is caught.
Touchdown,
Cowboys. Des Bryant, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. A diving catch for the score he laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch all the way through, all the way to the ground? Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hand.
Well, that's why it shows you like a play lead, because you're watching the game and you can see what the other guy's doing. You can tell him what he's picking and shit.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about
that's
the
why you do it that
19-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
17-7.
They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I thought it was a one-possession game.
What they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
So what I say, 17-7.
Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays.
Well, he missed the field goal and he missed the extra point.
And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
I actually got the run defense.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Oh, fuck. Oh, he scored.
Touchdown, Washington. Sims, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Redskins are able to make this a close game again. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And this will be a touchback. And as we saw in week 1, the new rule, this one coming out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown.
Come on, dude, hurry up.
Looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
And on 2nd and 10 now.
I can't believe Des dropped that.
Another pistol look here. Here's Prescott.
He had a good game yesterday.
Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask so you don't get the big penalty.
That's why Prescott hasn't threw a pick yet.
This is
I don't think he's going to grab
that. Lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
No, him and Wentz are doing pretty good, so.
Second down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Ooh,
he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they hate each other. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
And he caught that one
one-handed. What a grab.
Couldn't stay in bounds.
Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
That was a terrific catch. I mean, to go up there and get it one-handed like that, But I almost want to go into that riff about back in my day, the gloves weren't quite like this.
When did gloves really become prevalent, just in general?
I think in the 80s. I think as we started to move through the
too.
80s, especially as we get towards the latter part of the...
Why does this kid keep calling timeout? I'm pausing it. Dez is having a pretty good game, actually, for me. He's pretty much catching everything except that one he dropped. Alright, he went up with one hand and grabbed that. I can't believe it. I was like, damn, if he would have stayed in bounds, I would have had a first down. This fucking kid keeps pausing it. Why? Come on.
But a lot of those were really like baseball batting gloves to begin with not much of a tacky area on the glove. In fact, there was none. I actually remember in cold weather games wearing the old scuba gloves, which you'd wear in diving, but they would split too easily in the course of a game. Then the glove manufacturers got smart and started adding to it, and here we are today.
Here we go! Now a play fake here on first down. Finding time. Trying to lay one up deep.
Oh my God, why didn't you jump by him?
The 10. And he is into the end zone for Washington touchdown.
That shit bothers me.
Pierre Garçon, his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
I had him. I probably would have had that ball fake because Byron didn't mind him jumping. I got the better angle.
And they'll get set here looking for the two-point conversion. Here's Sims on the run. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So they make the decision. They want a three-point lead versus a two-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Just play right there and see if it works again.
Back to throw. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and they're going to face a third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And now it's a 3rd and 4 situation for the offense. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Nice
and that's caught by Beasley.
Beasley.
And 12 yards that time and picking up the first.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And he gets it down to the 32. That one good for 10 yards.
That's having a fucking
and
really
it'll be
good game.
second and very short. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience?
Yeah,
because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
Second down, Elliott. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Now Prescott. He's got a man. It's Williams. And they get 10 yards there and convert on third.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock, they control the ball.
Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Come on, dude. He's trying to kill the clock. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to run the clock out.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And Davis with it left side. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Quick pass play there on the slant. Charles works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. They come out here in the eye. And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And Davis has it over the middle. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So there on that play, offensively, they were in the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage, so as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let them know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Second down following the run. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And Reed with it over the middle.
Yes.
Oh,
nice fucking hit, JJ. Nice hit.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better. So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Here's Prescott. And Beasley with it over the middle. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver, because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because
I usually run a lot of slants. I haven't really ran that many slants in this game. I should have.
Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when
that was a big-ass hit from my fucking linebacker, though.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that boy can hit. He can't cover, but he can hit.
Excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there.
Exactly. Fuck it. That was big for me right there. I needed that.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
So many offenses want to put their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
And if the defense can hold here, this ball game is over.
And they're thinking more than just holding. They're thinking about a takeaway to finish things off.
He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Williams. 13 yards that time and a 1st.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but they have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks. Those guys are worth their weight in gold.
On the left side, he
finds I just
Beasley.
took that away from his corner.
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it a 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Bryant, the lone receiver, left. Back to throw. His throw caught right around the 6.
Nice fucking
and
shit.
Down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Shift together here from the D-line. They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
He's back to throw. And
no, I did fucking
intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game. Although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally. Big applause for the defense, but no one is taking their headset off on the sidelines. They don't believe this game is over. The offense has to close this one out by taking care of the football.
They'll try to close it out now. And Davis with it left side. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Worst way to lose.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on 1st down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. They come out here in the eye. Toss play to Sims. A nice pick up there. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. So they pick up the 1st down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set.
Here we go. Red 38. Red
They'll run it again with Sims. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Oh my God! That would have been a big
on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
I missed him a fucking shot leading back.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Oh, come on. Yeah, you run the clock out. Yeah, you suck.
The Redskins, they can smell victory now. They take a knee. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. So a 2-game losing skid here, Charles. Certainly not the end of the world, but really they need to stop it right here.
They've got to come together as a team. Can't just rely on the coaching staff to tell them to stop. As a team, get together, make up your minds you're going to do things a lot better going forward, and end this 2-game losing streak.
So for the Redskins, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Redskins as we say so long from FedEx Field.